It's the second last day of the season, and Stars has reset #1 in the world. Can he stay #1 with the most broken army in Clash of Clans history? Can Stars finish #1 in the world? This account right here, I believe, reset #2, and there's 1 day left in the season. And what army is he coming in with? Yeah, I got bad news for y'all. It is the Root Rider CoC army. I mean, it's just one of the most broken armies ever. Let me know in the live chat at the moment and the description, in the comments down below. Do you think this army is more broken than Lava Loon? Because honestly, I think it's more broken than Lava Loon. At least with Lava Loon, bases could set up ways to stop it. It didn't work often. I mean, most people who were pros were getting 320. But the problem with this Root Rider CoC army is I'm not really sure it's possible to fail. Stars was on, at last I saw, he had 96 triples in a row. Yes, that means he got 12 perfect days in a row. Wait, yep, that math adds up. No, does it? I'm having an existential crisis here. 96, yeah, 12 perfect days in a row. Now, that's not on one account, that's across all 6, but you should never be able to triple 96 attacks in a row. I don't care if your name is Stars. You're a human. You're going to make mistakes, but this army takes the need for mistakes out. And this is still despite the fact that the Frostmite got one of the biggest nerfs I've ever seen, and it's still OP. That's why Stars is bringing 11 of them here. With this army, you'll set up OP Flame Flinger value, and then you're just going to come in with the troops from wherever you want. You can go into the town hall, you can go not into it. Generally, though, it's best to get to the town hall as late as possible. Now, when you're doing attacks like Super Bowler Smash, that's incredibly risky. But when you're doing attacks like this, there is no real risk. I mean, if you get 96 triples in a row, that kind of says it all, doesn't it? The Giant Gauntlet is insane. We have the RC coming in on the top side, cutting off the Flame Flinger a little bit, but that's alright. It looks like this town hall's not going to go down easy, and some of the time it won't. Some of the time you'll get to it a little late, but this is why you have the Frostmite spells, going to slow that town hall down. This is why you have the cookies, because if you can sneak a cookie into the town hall, then, I mean, the cookie one hits it, right? In saying that, this attack is not going very well. It's not going very well at all, but the Frostmites just keep slowing down the town hall. Our queen hasn't had to pop her ability. Neither has the RC. There goes the queen ability. RC ability about to go off. And that is another GG. Swagging a couple of Frostmite spells. And I think it's pretty obvious why this army is insane. I got it wrong. Stars, it did actually reset #1 in the world. So, yeah, definitely got it wrong on that one. But #2 is really close. I can't afford any fails today. And this time coming against a diamond base. So we saw the box base go down easily. Let's see how the diamond base goes down. I mean, yeah. Look at this. Even if the multi-mortar locks onto the Flame Flinger, you can use the Frostmite spell and slows the mortar down. And yeah, there's not really a lot you can do to stop these Flame Flingers now. You kind of need the Expo to be towards the outside of the base, but that means giving up one of your best defenses. So, not much you can do there. We have seen Stars today use the Battle Drill some of the time, though. Generally, Flame Flinger is best, but if there's no value, then just use the drill with your RC, and there's not much the base can do to stop it. Perfect funnel set here. The cookies have done a great job. Now, the king, because the king could very easily go outside the base here, but he's going to wait for these walls to be open. We pop the Warden ability. That is a great Warden ability. Negates the CC and the Monolith, because we want to hang on to this king ability as late as possible. There we go. Now look at this nonsense that's about to happen. If he gets a hit off, yep, just one-shotting the Tesla, even though it's not shooting the Tesla. Queen fighting the defensive queen. Now look, we've set the best funnel we could initially, but the cookies can only do so much, and have a look at this spread. This is a really bad spread. But this is where the Frostmites are so good. Because even though the Town Hall has not been dealt with and this queen is super low, we can just keep using these Frostmites and there's no damage being output by the base. That's the big problem. And we finally use our Rage spell. Queen takes down the Town Hall. That was a little dicey for a second, but I mean, he's still got all 4 heroes up at the end. Maybe not. Will he have all 4 heroes up? No. Queen goes down. But basically, all 4 heroes up at the end tells the story better than anything. You can struggle with this army, but it's still going to be 40 cups. Oh, no. Oh, no. This man's running a box base, and if I had to hazard a guess based on what we've seen from Star's live attacks today, box bases are the weakest style of base against this army. Clearly, though, this defender here, who I can only describe as having a neutral face, that's what we'll call him, neutral smile, or neutral, well, not smile, neutral face, is running it. So clearly, given his high-end legends, probably having some success with it, but I just don't see why box bases would work. Happy to be proven wrong, though. Happy to be proven wrong. No Flame Flinger with this one, coming in with the drill instead. So he's not forcing the Flame Flinger on bases. It's only if there is value. Tell you what, though. I tell you what, all the Root Riders are dead. Hold up, hold up. Maybe there is something to the box base. Can Stars fail? Well, the answer is no. We are aware of that. We are aware of that. But maybe there's more to this style of base than we gave credit for. Because this hit's gone horrifically. This hit's gone so badly. Oh, the king's got it on our queen. We have no more hero. I mean, we've technically got the RC hero ability, but no king, no queen. All right, I take back what I said. Maybe box spaces are where it's at. Stars really can't afford to fail when you're #1 in the world. And everyone's going to be getting perfect days. You can't afford to fail yourself. We have no Headhunter. The Rage Towers. Activate Rage Tower. This is so close. This is so close. The Frostbite's run out. And now that it's still raged. Titan. I mean, the Unicorn's not doing anything. It's a time fail. Oh my word. And we have Gaku in the chat calling Stars a noob. I mean, he's not wrong. Another box base. I guess I'm not going to doubt this style of base here. Stars cannot afford another fail. But this box is more the sort of box that I thought you'd see. With the Town Hall, so much compact damage in the area, including that Rage Tower. I mean, this looks like an anti-Cookie, anti-Frostmite, anti-Root Rider army to me. Ooh, the Mortar gets a shot off. So we freeze it. I mean, it just sounds stupid, that sound effect. With the sweet elixir. Here we go. So where he struggled with in the last box was he had to send a few Root Riders off to the side to set the funnel on either side, and he ran out of Root Riders in the middle and didn't have a straight line path to the Town Hall. This time he's sending all the Root Riders straight through the middle, which is okay, but you do need these cookies to take down the flanking defenses, as you can see they are here, because if they don't, then the troops can spread anywhere, and you need all these troops going straight through the center of the base together. So this cookie on the bottom needs to go to work to ensure the queen doesn't come out. Oh, that Root Rider's annoying. But that's okay. The king ability has gone off. And we're still hanging on to 7. Well, now 4. We're still hanging on to plenty of Frostmite spells. The Flame Fling is still up. Yeah, this is a triple. This is more like it. Root Rider opens the wall to the Town Hall, but I mean, a wall going away from the town hall just got opened as well. RC's on the top side. We got one more frost spell here. The defensive rage tower finally goes off. I don't understand why it didn't go off before. There goes the RC ability. I mean, it's not wrecked. It's not as wrecked as we've seen the other ones. So I take back everything I said. These box bases seem to do okay because they're so wide. That's the problem. When you come in from the back end, those scatter comps on the sides are a problem with how far they stretch your troops and the bad pathing through the core. The problem for them is, yeah, it's still too easy to triple. And even worse, Stars is going up against you. Coming in again on a diamond. Let's see if this can go down. Flame Flinger doing its thing. And now we're just being patient. Just being patient. It'll tank the mortar here almost certainly. Yep, just with the cookie. He won't... Oh, wow. That's 2 ricochet cannons on the same side. Tell you what, that is some nice Flame Flinger value. The thing about the ricochet cannons, you have to keep in mind, they take so long to go down. They take so long because they've got 5,700 hit points. So this Flame Flinger probably won't get more than these 4 buildings here, but the ricochet cannons are a problem for this army, so can't really complain about getting them down. Wonder where it'll come in from. Probably straight through the corner of the base here, like we've been seeing constantly throughout today's video. Being patient, surely about 2 minutes, yeah. So not quite the corner. The opposite side of the corner from the Flame Flinger. Here comes the Frost Spells. Slowing everything down, or the Frost Mites I should call them. Setting the funnel really nicely with the cookies. He'll hang on to a few of them for the tunnel. Sorry, I flicked that way too fast. Great Warden ability, negating the Rage Tower, which has got a lot of value in it. So you can see, yes, the Rage Tower got nerfed, and the tile nerf is a problem. But if you're willing to give up zap value, you can still get a lot of defenses in the Rage. What did we have here? Eagle and 3 Infernos and 2 Expos, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that's insane rage. And they still adds a lot of, still adds a fair amount of DPS, the Rage Towers. Hanging on to one more Frost Spell, or Frostmite, bag of Frostmites, whatever you want to call it. And here we go. Now the base is going to go down. Because we got that giant gauntlet. The Flame Flinger finally opens. Yeah, it took down so much of the base. Everything's on the town hall here. The Rage Gem with the Warden's just perfect for this army. The RC gets wrecked. But this is a triple. And Stars, bit by bit, is moving back up to that #1 spot. Final attack of the day on Star's top account. Will he finish today #1 in the world? It is the second last day in the Legends League season. And you know, Stars wants to get that #1 spot. Is that in range of the mortar? Oh, he's tried to target the mortar. Okay, so it definitely is in range. These are max mortars, though. They hit really hard. That sound effect is genuinely infuriating. There's 100 more of these to go. I don't need to hear 100 of them. Well, that's 20 seconds I'm never getting back. That was horrible. Alright, let's see if Stars can get to #1 in the world. Coming in with the Root Riders. We got the cookies coming in behind. This is a very weird base. Look at all the high HP structures surrounding the monolith here. Honestly, this looks like more of a farm base than a proper base. But we know it's a legit base because Stars is #1 in the world. All their top accounts are hitting are top accounts. So if this base, it doesn't necessarily have to defend. But if it gets close, we know here Layer Dog, that's what we'll go with, or Lee Dog, is onto something. Warden ability has to come in now. It does. Titan and the Titan's doing a great job tanking for the RC. There we go with the Frost Spell. Oh, but the Gauntlet's gonna be insane here. Look at this. What? Not a good idea. Oh my goodness. What? It was such a good idea in theory, and then the gauntlet came and ruined it. Actually, I don't think it was a good idea in theory. I respect the attempt to try and be different, but the gauntlet has just ruined this base. And there we go. We'll jump out of this. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And would you look at that? First, and he's got a little bit of wiggle room for the final day. There's 1 day left in the season. Surely Stars will finish number 1.